Stand to MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of BattleTech as we get to the campaigns of the Casper Kaisha. And last time, well, we got a hunchback, and that was the only thing of note that happened. No, that's not true. We actually got into a couple of really interesting battles, and once again, our Atlas demonstrated that it was rather hilariously good in certain circumstances, you know, if you can double tap with both those AC-20s. But more importantly, we got our hands on a 4-skull flashpoint that was a single deployment that had a reward of lost tech items. And so, without further ado, unwelcome guests. Mr. Oliveira, Commander Mal, welcome to Piopala. As you no doubt have noted, this system falls within the borders of the Free Worlds League. Unfortunately, our neighbors in the Lyran Commonwealth have elected to violate those borders. Lyrans, huh? That's unexpected. Last I heard, it was House Liao that was agitating for Piopala. The truth of the matter was we only had no end to the trouble pacifying the system. Still, we are obligated to try, and that makes House Steiner's recent encroachment all the more troubling. They have even had the territory to build a military strongpoint on the planet's surface. And you want us to destroy the strongpoint? Yes, but you won't be able to do it on your own. The entire structure has been hardened to the point of comedy. House Steiner has a great many faults, but under-preparing for the conflict has never been one of them. From your mouth to God's ears, what can we expect you to provide for us? Our long-term batteries will be at your disposal. You'll also be supported in the field by Quinden Company, a mercenary outfit from the Duchy of Tamarand. Tamarand? Well, whatever. They'll hold the LCAF's attention while your lance participates targeting beacons for our artillery. You're going to need their help. Because of the timetable for this mission, you're going to want to run a swift, low-tonnage lance. And as previously mentioned, Steiner defenses tend to be heavy. I don't want to talk us out of a job, but why can't you just do the job? A couple of dozen shells of the stronghold without marking it? It's a static target, so you can shell it with impunity. That we could. If we didn't care about the subsistence farmers living in the tropical forest that surrounds the structure. We aren't like our Capellan neighbors. House Merrick will not wash its hands with the blood of innocents. This artillery strike must be surgical. Precise. No collateral damage. Got it. Good. And with that, Commander, I will take my leave of you. I shall eagerly await the report of your victory. Here, the man. Let's get to it. This contract's waiting for your approval. Meihui, hit it up when you're ready, and we'll get the job rolling. So, a rather interesting character be he, and also, you know, we're having a little bit of fun going back to the old voices that we used to do all the time. Although doing Murad's voice is never easy. I always seem to forget it every single time I start a new one. So we're going to have to see if I can't remember at some point Dr. Murad's actual voice. So apparently, yeah, it's target acquisition. I hadn't actually considered this particular wrinkle, and so I'm more than a little concerned. I may want to wait for the Hatchet Man, actually. We're going to need high speed, low drag, and the problem is this mech is not super fast. This mech sure as hell ain't fast, but I'm going to need it. Ooh, I think I have to bring the Black Knight. All right, so we're going to bring off all the people here. And first and foremost, we need to figure out how the movement is. The Orion is slow as bricks. The Atlas is super slow as bricks, and this is fairly fast. The problem is I'm not convinced I want to bring it. It didn't perform all that great the last time we actually brought it out to play. This could work if things go our way. Also, this is incredibly hot and toasty with a heat efficiency of, what was it? 45 for 72. Yeah, we're a bit toasty. Trying to figure out exactly how to run this, because he did suggest that we need a light speedy lance, and I know target acquisition, and target acquisition sucks. So bringing a light speedy lance might not be a terrible thing. So cycling in the Hatchet Man might not be terrible. The problem I have with that is if this were Rogue Tech, I'd feel really confident about bringing this Hatchet Man, not just because it would hit like a truck, but also because it would be incredibly difficult to hit. So I'm not quite certain which direction I want to move in it. Triple large laser with maximum heat sinks, or I could go for the PPCs and SRM-6s for maximum knockdown. He will be able to provide long-range fire support. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Just in case, I'm going to cycle in a quick draw. I know, I feel just as not pleased about this as you, and also because the heat efficiency on this mech is trash. But I built it on a lark. So let's get everybody properly loaded out. First and foremost, Reach is getting inside his Atlas. The Orion is a classic command mech. Well, not really. Kerensky wrote it. So we're going to give Casper it. The Black Knight, I think somebody needs coolant vent. Okay, they both got coolant vent. Guts to 10 for the maximum heat control. And readout with a slightly better gunnery? Yeah, because that PPC is super important to hit. Yeah, let's cross our fingers and hope we don't fail this one, because you know what? I'm not feeling super confident about this, but we're going to see if we can rock and roll our way through this. Oh god, what did I get myself involved in? A 4-skull target acquisition. I was ready for anything except that. That is going to be a bit of a problem. I got a little bit too excited creating inventive voices in order to do, and now I am completely unprepared for what I'm about to hit. So, unwelcome guests. Alsteiner has constructed a military stronghold within... Oh, actually, no, we got to remember the voice. Alsteiner has constructed a military stronghold within our territorial boundaries. We have artillery in place to destroy it, but we need to place targeting beacons in key locations before we can pull the trigger. While you work, a mercenary lance from Gwyndion Company will keep the Steiner reinforcements off your back. That'll be 83,800 C-bills, 5 of 22 salvage, which is nice, but it's a target acquisition, which means we can't hang around. 4 skulls. Let's rock and roll and see what we can't break. This is a non-consecutive deployment mission, so it should be pretty much just this and done. Target acquisition run, Commander. We're going to mark House Steiner's unauthorized military base for destruction, and American artillery will handle the rest. You'll need to go to Mechs to the 3 zones marked on the map and then get out of there before anything else happens. No hanging around, no special stuff. We're here for the Lost Tech and nothing else. Also, it is kind of a good idea to distract them with your heavies. So, reach! How fast can you move? Not very. No way. Yeah, enemy contact. Alright, we're looking at anti-aircraft generator. I'm not sure what that does. Oh, eliminate Steiner aircraft. Yeah. We're going to have to actually take that out. That is unfortunate. Well, I do have a fairly nice couple of long-range fire support mechs. So, in some ways, this actually isn't going to be so terrible. Because it's not like all of my mechs are incredibly short range, especially after the, rebuilding of everything. So, I'm just going to hope that this works out like I hope. Quick Draw is taking a little bit of fire, which is unfortunate because I don't want the Quick Draw to get shot at. Because the Quick Draw, unfortunately, is going to be sprinting all the way to the end of this. Oh, no, they're killing the subsistence farmers who are still in the base nearby. That seems a little bit weird to me. So we're getting a lot of fire coming our way because apparently they have several light mechs. That was a hell of a lot. Oh no, it's a medium. Never mind. I was about to say it's a hell of a lot of fire for a light mech, but that's got to be a trebuchet somewhere off in there. Casper. Casper, not apparently. I want to turn this thing on immediately so I can start getting this underway. It'll be a 2-turn activation. Target the beacons. They're marking. Yes, we get it. So they're going to try and kill us with everything they have. They have a Thunderbolt, a light sniper turret, so a whole bunch of AC-2s. I want to flatten this sucker because I want to bring in as many reinforcements as fast as we possibly can. I need 100 damage to do it. And that means 3 large lasers, and 1 large laser can target something else. That Thunderbolt might be a little bit difficult to take. You know what, we're just going to make sure it dies in case we miss, because you can miss 90%. 2, 3, 4, and bored right through. And look at that heat. So the anti-aircraft generator's offline. Ellis Conroy Carnaby, thanks for handling those turrets, Commander Ma. Now it's our time to return the favor. Darius Oliveira, thank you, Commander Carnaby. We appreciate the assist. I bet you do. You just focus on those artillery beacons planted, and Gwyndion Company's going to handle the rest. Carronade out. Alright, I'm not quite sure why Carronade ended up becoming a southern old boy. And we got a catapult. I'd love to take a catapult. Can I get a lucky headshot? Oh, never mind. It's a friendly catapult. Oh, that's so good. Thank you. Okay, feeling much more confident now. Thunderbolt coming up forward. Going to open fire on the quick drop because sure, why the heck not? Wait, PPC? Which Thunderbolt are you? SS. Huh. I just don't have a whole heck of a lot of experience with SSs, apparently. Alright, Casper, it is time to let you... No, actually, we need Readout to be rolling. Because Readout's got to start making progress. Readout ain't stopping for nothing. Ooh, that could be bad. I don't want that to be bad, but that is probably going to be very bad. Yes, I'm going to run through this, which is not going to be great, for obvious reasons. And we don't have a line of sight at anybody, so that's fine. Allied movement, we've got a Jaeger mech. Jaeger mech has great long-range fire support capabilities, and... marked the Thunderbolt. That's actually not terrible, because Casper should be able to run up and plant an AC-20 in his face. Okay, Black Knight getting shot at by, I'm not sure what, but it was well beyond our range. But that's a good thing. The Black Knight is armored to the gills, so it should be able to handle most of the damage incoming. I do have a single shot on you with really good accuracy, for obvious reasons. Thank you, Gwyndion Lance. And let's go lay down the fire. AC-20, managed to hit the leg, followed up with the laser, and then the SRMs. May want to shut off that laser early. Was that a head hit? No, just a torso. Misread it. Alright, so we are moving down to the next phase. We got a 60-ton vehicle. That could be ugly, but it's not. It's a Manticore. Oh, it's not. It's a Manticore. Manticores are still dangerous. Don't get me wrong. Black Knight taking a little bit of shelling. To be expected. Needs to stay with artillery beacon for 2 rounds. Oh, that's going to suck. But it must be done. Sprint. Let's get you forward as fast as possible. In fact, I'm going to ignore cover just to make sure that you can move quickly next turn as well. Because if you start within the forest, then it becomes more difficult to move out of the forest. Enemy movement. What do we got? We got 2 assault phases. It's a demolisher. That could be a problem. Oh, that could be several levels of a problem. But, aha, we gamed the AI. Because the AI is so focused on wiping out our force at Beacon A, they will stop at nothing to do that, including sprinting the demolisher and wasting him. Okay, Manticore taking a large laser shot from, what were you? A panther. Oh, it's an older panther with a large laser. Wait, yeah, with a large laser, because the panthers are supposed to, well, they were originally made with large lasers. And then they realized, PPC! Manticore taking quite a bit of shelling. They're doing a fairly decent job of it too. They've started to weaken the armor quite considerably. I wish I could sprint and stomp on people because I'm probably in range to stomp on that demolisher. PPC's coming in. 2 PPCs. So we have a... It's a 3. Huh. 3 and a medium mech with twin PPC. Oh, it's a... No, that's a catapult. It's got to be a catapult KT, right? Yeah, you're 65 tons. So we've got a whole bunch of 50-ton mechs. It's going to be very interesting to see whether or not the quick draw can actually survive this. We are rushing for obvious reasons. Jeez, the Black Knight just tanking the damage like a boss, as one would expect. So let's get that Black Knight on the roll. Can I get any evasion going on here? No. No. Welcome to the pain box. I can move over here to lock down a couple of firing angles. So that'll help out a little bit. So we shift over in this direction. I shall vigilance. We'll give ourselves the best possible chance of actually surviving incoming damage. The Thunderbolt's been damaged, the Manticore's been damaged, and that's the only targets that we have. Honestly, I'm not so worried about the Manticore, because I should be. Well, we have opened up his armor and hit him 4 more times with large lasers. We have opened up his armor in multiple places. He's vulnerable. That is quite nice. Allied turn coming in. The catapult on the roll. C1 catapult, of course, noted for all of its missiles in the universe. That's kind of what I figured it was going to do. I had no guarantee, but I had hope. I also hope that they manage to kill it before I get there, because otherwise we're going to have pain. Thunderbolt moving way off to the side, going maximum evasion. Orion is going to stride on forward. Can I get a shot? I can get a shot on you. So since he's basically done nothing, I'm going to come up here and see if I can pop this demolisher. I will shut off the medium laser. It's a lot of heat for no reason. I hit it! Okay, that's good. Okay, I just need a lot more damage. How much more? 2 more points of damage. Are you kidding me? All right, please, Jägermech, just lay down some... No, that was not particularly helpful. But hey. All right, so we currently have... Yeah, I anticipated this. That's exactly why we wanted a bulwark, so that we could reduce the damage and the stability damage, so the Black Knight will be able to just continue to tank fire, which, you know, the goal for the most part. Sprint. Oh, this is going to be so very bad. But at least you'll ignore me for another turn. Oh, God. This is just not fun. We're about to be surrounded on all sides. I can't do that. I have to do that. Like, I don't have a choice. Okay, how about if I just walked? If I just walk, I have a shot. So what I'm going to do... Oh, God, this is so stupid. I'm making myself killed doing this. But I'm going to give this a shot. I'm on the wrong side. Shoot. Shoot anyway. Oh, we got it. I didn't expect that to happen. But, okay, so Demolisher's out of the fight. Manticore is mostly dead. Or what? Wait, no, I was shooting the Demolisher before. Oh, okay. Manticore is mostly alive. Yeah, well, sort of. The armor's been shaved. Okay, you weren't supposed to shoot at me. That was kind of the whole deal. I kind of figured that we had you mostly under control because keeping this quick draw alive over the next couple of rounds is going to prove to be difficult. All right, that's not a very good shot at all. How about from there? Still a terrible shot in its entirety, but you know what? I still gotta activate this marker as well. So that's what I'll do. Okay, so I'm gonna walk out, see if I can't get a little bit of attention. Hey, Atlas out here, come pay attention. Maybe you'll come shoot at me. Maybe because what my plan is... Yeah, there it is. I knew it was a K2. Beacon's been deployed on location 1. We gotta get to location 2 within the next 3 rounds, so we can actually place these properly. Manticore's taking some fire. That's good. Unfortunately, he's not dead. Really kind of needed to be dead. And I can't mess around with setting my quick draw on top of the location for a whole heck of a lot longer. That's going to have to happen sooner rather than later. Okay, Manticore is gone. We've dealt with the frontline vehicles. There's one more vehicle up here over on the... whatever you want to call this. And a catapult's coming forward. Catapult gonna fire my Black Knight. Good. Just please keep shooting the Black Knight. Or, you know, if you want to shoot the Atlas, that's also totally acceptable. Aim at the Atlas. Shoot the Atlas. I like reach, but, you know, go try blowing that Atlas apart. I'd love to... Ooh, actually, I will. So I have a shot over here, probably with just... Oh, no, it is with every... Oh, I forgot. Oh, yes. I totally forgot that this mech has all the long-range weapons. Can I shoot him from the side at all? No, not really? Okay, what do I gotta do to see... I want to see if I can't shoot this Shrek. No, the Shrek is only barely visible if I move into the water. It'll be a really good chance to hit. One of the lasers, you can tell, is not mounted on my arms. But if I get a couple of good shots and drill through, it's possible. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, just drill, baby, drill. Nice! Alrighty, so, range bolt demonstrating my Black Knight works. Sproke was giving me crap for that Black Knight. I like it. That was my fear. I knew this was going to happen. Hi guys, I need you to fire support, like, now, because my quick draw is about to die. And that's... Yeah, please don't shoot my quick draw. Please don't shoot my quick draw. We got penetrating hits all over the damn place. Stop shooting my quick draw. Okay, so the next person who's going to shoot him, which is, by the way, the catapult, in case you were wondering. Oh no! Oh, good. Thank you. I need you to move on to the target beacon. Like, now. I know, this sucks beyond suckitude. Because there's like... This is bad. I don't have a whole heck of a lot of options here. They all kind of suck. 3 pips, 4 pips. Covers my right side. That's my left. Exposes my leg to being blown off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take it. I mean, it's what I got to work with. Hopefully you can survive. And you're on the beacon, right? You better be on that gosh darn beacon. Okay, please, fire support units, just start shelling the crap out of these people. They need to start dying. Like, soon. Because I sent my lightest mech off to do this, and that's going to be a problem. So it is on target. So he's got to survive 2 rounds, and then he's got to walk home. I could lose the quick draw. That would not be the worst thing in the world. Ooh, no! Don't lose my arms. My arms contain very critical equipment that I don't want to have to sacrifice. We've only got a couple more rounds to actually get on target. It's becoming a bit of a problem. You. Right here? Just engage? Or do I sprint? I sprint and I let the Atlas deal with this. Because I've got to get on target next round. Jägermech coming up. Don't fire support with this. Thank you. Fire support up there. Just, oh, ooh, it's the, I didn't realize that this was the missile-wielding Jägermech. Alright, he's unsteady. He just needs a little bit more of a push. Oh, come on. If you had focused everything, you could have taken him. But no, you had to reduce evasion on everybody. That's not particularly helpful. Alright, who's up next? Oh, you're not supposed to be here. Please don't shoot at me. Please, whatever you do, don't shoot at me. Alright, reach. I have specifically set it up so that you are the one who is basically engaging this guy all on your lonesome. 75%, but it concentrates it on the side. I'll take that. Focus and kill. Oh, thank you, Reach. Just so much. I appreciate that. You have no idea. Commander, your window of opportunity for this strike is closing. Move quickly and place the beacons before the Lyrians can turn their own artillery on us. Well, we're in trouble. He's got to survive one more round. Yeah, we've got to get on target this round. I don't know if my Orion can actually make it. Okay, lasers, but that might be enough. Knockdown? Trebuchet. Trebuchet can force the knockdown. That'll shove him back, and if you get enough penetrating haste, you might blow off an arm or 2. I had hoped that you would blow off that arm, and that arm, which would deprive him of all of his weapons, and that would have just been incredibly useful. But no, it was not to be. Please don't shoot me, please don't. No, of course you should. Oh, you're good, you're shooting the Panther! Thank you, I needed that. So the AI apparently making somewhat suboptimal decisions. Read out! First and foremost, vigilance. You're gonna need it. Trust me, darling. You're gonna need it. Okay, we are now showing our left side, and that's our right leg. Good. So this will actually protect us to a certain... 1 pip of evasion, no evasion. 1 pip of evasion is better than no evasion. We are going to get someone behind us, though. How much damage does he need left? Oh, you can kill that, right? Yeah? Yeah, you can kill that. And the spread ought to go all around. Okay, that was the wrong location, but you still killed him. So we got the Centurion down. We're down to the Trebuchet, the Jaeger mech, and the K2. And the Trebuchet decided he wanted to punch. Well, there goes that arm. But there was nothing in it, so good job. That's okay. That's what that arm was built to do. Oh, yeah, baby. We are on target. Yes, please make yourself a target. Come over here and let them know that you're on location. Because if this Jaegermech turns around to shoot me, then that's great. Lots of fire coming to the catapult. Catapult is going to struggle with that one. Now, it's 2 catapults on catapult combat, so there's always craziness there. Don't hit the leg. Whatever you do, just don't hit the leg. Okay. Torso exposed. That's got an SRM 6+++. I'd rather not lose that. But this should activate this target zone, right? And then I can start to run.
Commander.
Range bolt. It's time to bull. I'm not sure if that's actually a catchphrase that I can use for him, but oh boy, does he bring the range.
You got it.
Just start being the most evil oh, you missed one. So he's ruined his perfect accuracy streak, but this catapult is starting to get a little bit sandblasted. There, friendly Jaegermech positioning. Gonna continue the firepower down on the catapult. This time he went with the full alpha strike. So the catapult ought to start taking some pretty rough damage in very short order. Unfortunately, again, he split his fire for reasons that we cannot properly come up with. Alright, reach for higher ground. You're not going to be in range of anybody, but I can move you to start getting in range of people soon. Although we do need to remember that there is going to be a flee round to this, so after we get all of these taken care of, we got to run. Panther in position and got to lay down the fire. If we could make him unsteady before it comes to me so that I can knock him over, that would be great. But I don't think it's going to happen. Lots more missile fire come down. Seriously, that Thunderbolt kill was just the greatest thing ever to support us on this one. Because that allows us to just be so gosh darn aggressive. Center torso exposed, not unsteady. And he is going to move. He's going to shoot the Panther again. The Panther is exposed now. Having a little bit of trouble with that one. Read out.
Waiting for orders.
Place Bravo beacon. Oh god, I've got to survive another round of this crap. I doubt we're going to. Yeah. This ain't gonna go well. I don't know how I survive another round of this. I mean, I've got 2 mechs to survive, and both of them are not good to try and fight. Rock and roll, baby! Oh, you've exposed it. Come on, blow up ammo, blow up ammo, blow up some serious ammo. It did not work. He's gonna turn around, he's gonna punch us again. Don't hit anything important. He's gonna shoot! Oh, thank you! You have no idea how much that helps. Gasper, are you in the zone? Gasper's in the zone. Range Bull, are you in the zone? You are not. Because you're providing just super ultimate long-range fire support here.
Okay.
It's great. You're doing a wonderful job. Hi, buddy. Come on, kill it. Kill it, kill it, kill it good. Arm? Didn't even tear off an arm. Got a crit on a machine gun, though, so that's something. I think I'm going to lose the quick draw, but as long as the quick draw gets on target, that's fine. I can eject from it, and we'll be able to save the mech. Yeah, you're dead, Catapult. Just does not exist anymore. We still have the Jaeger mech to worry about, and this Trebuchet is no slouch either, but we're dealing with it. Okay, Jaeger, who are you going to shoot at? Shoot the Black Knight. Yeah, that's what we want you to do. Preferably without blowing off my hand, because this is a good large laser. It's not the best. I mean, it's just a +5 damage and a plus accuracy, I think? Plus something. But I'd very much like to keep it alive. Oh, you didn't move into range. Brace it up. I'm not moving. So we are stabilizing the mech. The Jaeger mech is, our friendly Jaeger mech is on forward. And gonna just put down the hurt. Blow off his leg, blow off his leg. He's unsteady. I can kill him. Well, I can, destroy him. And you've been plinked. So if the Panther just lays a little bit more firepower down, we can have him dead. Oh, and guess who just walked into Jaeger mech range? Hi, buddy. I know, it's long range, but... Oh, just beauty and grace are not words you associate with the Atlas, but you know what? It's working. Beacons deployed, baby! HE-30! Observer actual, this is fire control, shot over, flashing 30. I regret not reading the first line, by the way. Fire control, this is observer actual confirmed, shot out. So we gotta leave, right? Get visual confirmation. We gotta get over here in 2 rounds? What? Are you high? That's impossible. Like, no, literally. That's impossible. I literally cannot do that. I don't have a mech that fast. In 2 rounds? I don't know what their plan is, but we are not going to be able to make it there. Like... is it the artillery impact is happening in 2 rounds? And... ow, stop hurting me. That's a headshot. We're alive. He's almost not. So we've got that going for us. Okay, so first and foremost, we gotta get to that location. And I gotta say, there ain't no bloody way? Maybe, actually. Run for it. I mean, Casper, I can't afford to do anything other than get to the location. That's gotta happen. Okay, there goes a torso on the leg. You are really trying to kill my pilot. I may bail this quick draw, just for the safety of the rest of the lance. Yeah, readout's down to 2 injuries. This is getting a bit rough for him. Ace pilot gonna maneuver 1 space, which apparently gives him access to the entirety of the, you know, movement. We gotta move out of the zone. It's time to roll, boys and girls. Actually, reserve. Let's see what my friends do. Let's see what they support with. Okay, it looks like he's moving into the zone. Because if he can kill this guy before I have to get involved, I might be able to help kill everybody. He's got 22 health left. Okay. Read out. Stand up, son. We got a war to win. Okay, so how much health you got in the front? Yeah, if I want to kill you, I gotta get behind you. Unfortunately, you have done a masterful job of hiding your behind you. I'm gonna have to bail from this mech. That much is guaranteed at this point. The reason why, in case you were wondering, and I will answer as best as I can, he's never gonna be able to make it to an evac point. We're gonna run out of time. So we're gonna do what we can to soften everybody up. We gotta get outside the explosion zone soon. That'll kill him. So next turn is just all running. You're dead, right? I don't have to worry about your bullcrap anymore. Okay, good. So we're gonna have to bail from him because there's no way we make it to an evac zone. Casper might make it to the observation location, but other than that, this could be rough. I'm not quite sure how this target acquisition is gonna go. Okay, so we've killed everybody. Everybody is officially dead, and we're out of the death zone. So I don't know what that's gonna do. Oh no, just incoming artillery fire. And the Panther's gonna pull back, and the Trebuchet is gonna move forward. Casper, get on the target marker. I don't know what that means. Okay, I'm here. Oh, that's where the evac point will be. Gotcha. So we gotta get all the way over there, and there ain't no way. Readout ain't making that trip. Not unless they're gonna give us like 18 turns to make it. Because not limping like this. So we're gonna keep the quick draw because of the way that the game works, I believe. Does need basically a rebuild. And it did a good job. I gotta give the quick draw credit. I mean, it was very helpful. Yeah, it was very helpful in keeping us going. Because it took the location, it survived long enough in order to actually, you know, fight at that location. Oh god, you're also gonna be another one. Maybe not. It depends on how many turns you give me to get out. Okay. And accurate long tom fire, baby. Fire control, this is observer actual. Good effect on target. Target's destroyed. Alright, so we're on the evac point with one of our mechs. I need to get with all 4. I've got 4 rounds to make it out. Maybe. Read out. Can you make it? Readout saith no. Okay, punch it. We'll get you out safe and sound. There's nothing in the head, so it doesn't matter. Give me Casper. Casper's on location. Because she can get out of here nice and quick. Jaegermech's gonna back up and move around. And Rangeable is going to sprint this Black Knight as fast as it'll go, which is surprisingly quick. I'm very, very happy with the way that the Black Knight performed. Now, that can't be considered normal Black Knight performance because we had the advantage of having a river zone. My sensors are picking up a hell of a lot of fresh enemy contacts, Oliver. I advise your people to clear out while I still can. What about Gwendon Company? Don't worry about us. We got reinforcements on the way. Now get your people moving. We'll cover your escape. Yeah, so... Oh, I'm really hoping that I'm not peeking too bad on that because I am speaking pretty loud when I have to do those voices. But yeah, they're going to support us, which, you know, great job. Very, very happy to be working with these guys. I hope I work with them again. They're a fun cast of characters. Brace there. We'll get everybody out. So, yeah, the Black Knight proved to be very useful, and mainly because we had that ocean there the entire time. Quick Draw also surprisingly tough. I was very surprised at how well it did. Mainly as just tanking damage, but I'm glad I took the mech. I don't think bringing a Thunderbolt would have been the right option on this one. So we are extracted and out of here. Beautiful land, Commander. That hideous barnacle of a fortress has been cracked in two, and House Steiner has lost its foothold in Merrick space. Our pleasure, Force Commander Singh. Thanks for the assist, Commander Carnby. Hey, no problem. Gwendon Company will work with you anytime. Mission successful. Okay. So that was a hell of a mission. We lost a quick draw, but we didn't actually lose the quick draw because we ejected from it and we won the mission, which I believe gives us the quick draw. Made 100,000 C-bills, 36 days in injury, but the important thing is you're alive. We lost an SRM 6+++ and some SRM ammo, but like I thought, there was nothing in the head. So everybody managed, well, not everybody. Casper spent most of the campaign mission running around like a crazy person. Okay, so give me the catapult part, the Jägermech part, and then, ooh, it's a 4 accuracy part. That is an interesting thing. 4 accuracy, AC 20, it calls to me. Flamer is nothing special, ++++ is accuracy, is damage +10. Damn. Yes, I am prioritizing a medium laser over that. Unless it's another plus 30 stability damage and another accuracy bonus one. I don't really need that. AC 20 ammo. Oh, boy, I'm glad I saw that before I did that. That would have sucked to miss it. Okay, so we got the 3 Thunderbolt parts, an AC 20++, and a medium laser ++. Now, this isn't the best AC 20 you can get. It's not even close. I mean, the best AC 20 has additional damage, which can just annihilate things. And the medium laser, honestly, I'm really tempted as well. I don't use PPCs all that much. Lock it in. Got the Centurion part, did not get any of the other 2 heavy mech parts, which is a little disappointing. I had hoped that we'd roll randomly. We got the PPC and the medium laser, but we didn't get the accuracy PPC. A little bit sad, but we can work with that, so not a bad pickup. I'm feeling pretty good about that, if I'm completely honest, because, yeah, we got another heavy mech. It's a 65-tonner at that, so I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied with that outcome, and I don't think we have an SS. I think we have an SE. So we will be able to mess with another Thunderbolt and see what we want to build it into. Triple large laser is not a bad idea. I mean, quadruple large laser has demonstrated it's great. Known for its superb heat management, the Thunderbolt 5SS hits hard at long range with its PPC, then closes to disable to destroy its target with close range weaponry. Okay, we need to put something in storage. That something shall be the Vindicator, the Avenging Angel? Let's see. Okay, so first I got to figure out the tonnage here. So 55... plus 45, plus 50. Well, obviously, so 100 tons, 150 tons, and then I can fit another 150 ton, or another 50 tonner, which I don't have. Put the Firestar in storage, right? No, put the Vindicator. Yeah, we're gonna send the Vindicator in storage. Unwelcome guest 2, High Orbit, Pilpala. Commander, we've just received a distress call from Commander Canberra of Gwendon Company. They're in trouble down with the plant service. There's a Steiner kill team bearing down to their position, and their dropship isn't responding. They're requesting our help, but they didn't mention paying us anything for it. A strange coincidence. I just got off the line with Graf Albin Stieglitz Bradford, who just happens to be visiting Pilpala. He has an urgent job for us on the other side of a planet. A standard base destruction gig. Nothing fancy, but he'll pay us mint for it. Funny that. Looks like someone wants to get us out of the way. I'm of 2 minds about this one, Mayhui. It wouldn't be very neighborly of us to leave the Gwendons in a twist, but on some level, they have to understand We're all mercenaries, and as a rule, mercs go where the money is. What do you think? Do we go with Gwyn and Company's assistance, or do we let House Steiner sideline us for a paycheck? Gwyn and Company helped us when we were in a tight spot. It'd be wrong not to help them. It'd be financially irresponsible of me to risk the Mechs. You know what? We hang together. Mercs gotta look out for each other. Roger that, Commander. They'll be happy to hear it. Now we'll throw our people into the middle of a heavily armed kill team for no compensation at all. Is that what mercenaries do now? It is if the boss says it is, man. This is a company, not a democracy. Yeah, that's right. We're a company, and as a rule, companies exist to turn a profit. Look, I'm not trying to be difficult about this, but honestly, I'm not. But what kind of message will it send if we start tossing our MechWarriors into the meat grinder pro bono? That isn't what they signed up for. No, it isn't, but Yang's right, Meyer. The commander's my decision to make. End of story. Yeah, we're helping Gwyn and Company. If we're in their shoes, it's what we're able to do for us. Now, we're helping them. Why? Because that's what mercs do. No, it's not, but... Message received, Commander. Thanks for hearing me out. I'll get Carnby on the horn and let him know we're on the way. So, an immediate turnaround deployment, which, a little bit rough. Wasn't anticipating that, but I suppose we now know what we're doing with the rest of the mission. I was promised no immediate turnaround deployments. Oh, crap. I can't bring you into the fight. You got 5 health on your arm. I do have a Thunderbolt, though. Hey, that Thunderbolt that we weren't using and has lots of fire support gear. So you are not coming on this mission. First of all, you're missing your head. I don't think I can bring you. You would lose 2 large lasers if you got a penetrating hit on that arm. But what is my alternative? The Shadowhawk or the Shadowhawk? Pretty much that's it. My alternative is the Shadowhawk. Okay. Shadowhawk is SRM 10, 16 pack and a large laser and a pair of SRM ammos. The Wolverine is in repair. The Kintaro is in repair. The Hatchet Man is 6 days away from being ready to go too. I feel foolish for having blitzed all my other stuff now. And you're not... No, we're not bringing this Enforcer. I gotta rebuild this Enforcer. I'm not satisfied with it at all. I mean, maybe it's okay, but I'd like to see what else I could do with it. I kind of just want to bring in the Black Knight to see what I can do with it. It's fairly quick. If I get it in close range, I can get some damage done. Alright, and give me my River. Hi, River. I'm glad that pilot level ups have been reasonably accurate. Yes, I understand. Its arm is destroyed, but you know what? If I can get him into close combat, I can hit him like a truck. And the mech is gosh darn fast and tanky as all hell. To be fair, that Black Knight stood under fire for like, what, 2 full turns? 3 full turns of just taking missiles? So, yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. I think it can handle it. Unwelcome guests, too. Thank you, Commander Ma. You're doing us a solid for looking out for other You're doing a solid that a lot of other mercenary commands wouldn't. My people have taken shelter in a subterranean bunker. We're safe for the time being, but the Lyrians have us penned in, and our water supply isn't going to hold up for much longer. Get us through this, and we'll be in your debt. 2 of 10, 4 skulls, 628,800 seabills. I appear to be getting paid for this mission that I wasn't going to be getting paid for. Who'da thunk it? Alrighty. Thank the gods the cavalry's here. Commander Ma, you're a lifesaver, and I do mean that literally. Just sit tight, Karenite. We'll get the kill team and get your people out. Doing us a solid, Casper, and I promise you get us out of this, I won't forget it. Karenite out. Alright, so let's go say hi. And the best thing of all is the Atlas is untouched. Most of our AC-20s are untouched. We do have a fairly nice amount of fire support in this lance with our 2 faster mechs. Sprague has actually bugged me about this. You put your medium, you put your fire support fast mechs with long range, and then you put your super heavy slow brawlers at the close range weapons? What are you, an idiot? Well, mainly because I wanted to cram in lots and lots of weapons. The Orion might do with a little bit of tweaking, but the Atlas is going to stay exactly how it is. Probably for a long time. Unless, of course, I manage to run into a Gauss rifle or something. Which, hey, the reward for this mission is Lost Tech. So I'm going to hope I can get my hands on stuff. My only main complaint is he is going to lag so far behind. Alright, we've got a light and a assault mech out there. And the light is 45 tonner. So, wait, you're not a light, you're a medium with a really good pilot.
Got a sensor trace.
So we got a Cicada, probably? I'm going to guess Cicada. It could be a... I'm really leaning on Cicada, mainly because it's a Steiner lance. So if this was a... I'll be able to see you. We'll do that. If it was a Hatchet Man, shoot. That... I should have thought of that. It's a Steiner lance. So the reason I thought it was a Cicada and not a Vindicator was because we're not fighting the Capellans. 70-ton mech coming in. That's going to be interesting. But I am in range now to provide the fire support that all peoples need. Okay, so if I stood right here and laid down the law, not good. Where do I stand in order to get an accurate shot? The answer to that question is nowhere. It is just obstructed by terrain. How about here? So 60-50. 60-50. Okay, so we're going to stand in cover. Alright, give a little bit of love. And some tenderness. Miss, hit, miss, hit. Okay, 50%. It's not terrible, considering what he had to work with. So -1 evasion. Casper's now up. Casper ain't getting in range for anything, unfortunately. The Orion is designed much more close-range combat in mind, so we will be up there by the time the 70-tonner reaches us, and Orion should be able to outgun it. We do need to stay away from his melee attack. 95-tonner. Banshee? Banshee. Could have guessed Banshee. Could be... No, Battlemasters are 80-something tons. My guess is a Banshee, and I'm sticking with it. Alright, so Walton on a forward. Comes back up to the top of the initiative, and Hatchet Man is coming forward and gets stuck. Ooh, I forgot about that. You have actually a fairly decent amount of close-range weapons. That sucked. We'll deal with it, but it still sucked. And the 60-tonner is a quick draw. Okay, 4G quick draw is lots of blitzy weapons. Missed quite a few of them. Okay, so we're doing okay here. Thunderbolt's going to swing over here into this cover so we can just start laying down a fire line. They will have a high ground advantage. We have better pilots. That's what I like to hear. Well, I can't get a direct line of sight, and I will go for that soon. But first things first. Let's get River into cover, where she will be properly protected from all the pain. I am a little bit more worried about this Hatchetman. He's got more direct fire damage than the other mechs. So let's just lay down the law. 1 hit, 1 miss, 2 hits, and a penetration on his right arm, which contains the hatchet. We blow that thing apart. He loses a lot of damage. All right, what's your other 70-tonner? It was a cataphract. Oh, I want a cataphract. Wow, that hit like a truck. I want a cataphract. Okay, Casper. Yeah, Casper will remove her Orion up close and personal. Or not so much. Not so much. And I'm gonna just sort of see if I can't guarantee a fairly decent shot here. Blow that sucker apart. Okay, that's an exposed center torso. Follow up with the SRMs and 32 health remaining. I think Range Bolt might be able to take him. Range Bolt, you need to guard that one arm, but in the meantime, maybe you can remove the close range threat. Because if I kill this guy, I've got the close range advantage. I think that was the center torso hit for 40. Was it not? No, he still got 16 health. And our 95 was a Banshee. Who called it? I called it. Okay, Mr. Discount. Awesome. Hitting the Orion like a truck. Glad we moved in cover. Oh, well, Casper doesn't have the cover bonuses. Reach. Yes, long range fire. Not good. Not good. None of it is any good. I'm gonna shoot. I mean, that's already guaranteed, but I'm not happy that it's not gonna be any accurate fire. 50%. See if you can't crack him. There we go. Okay, so we've killed the lightest one. Which, you know, we've taken a lot of damage to do it, but we killed the lightest one. Just gonna stick with that. And once our Atlas gets into the fight changes completely. Quick draw moving close. Okay, he's gonna get close to the Orion and blitz us, which is actually kind of good. I mean, being close range to me allows me to take advantage of you in ways that you are not gonna appreciate.
Good to go.
Casper. I want Casper to be aggressive on this one. Casper's gonna go right up on top of this guy. It's a 50% chance to hit. Maybe I don't know about that, actually. That might not be a great idea. Fall back a bit? That might be the best idea. He's not standing in cover, and we got some really good accurate shots. I'm gonna do that. Slip back a little bit. And pour some fire in the quick draw. This mech is alpha-ing very nice. I'm very happy about it. We've already exposed his arm, which, you know, it's a quick draw, so it's not a really big deal. Okay, who do you still see? You still see me. Okay, that was unfortunate. The Orion should be only slightly unsteady, right? Or not at all? Nice. Okay, we're good. Casper. Get him next to him. Oh, we're going to be able to do so much damage if we get a good hit in here. Because of that, River is going to move in as well. Yeah, we're going to focus on the person who's actually important out here. Hi. Triple large laser to your back. Let's see how you like it. That's an exposed. That's a damaged leg. And I was hoping for a little bit more if I'm completely honest with you. But good job. I'm appreciating. I appreciate the effort. Okay, then we move in. Fire support as best we can. Shed some of that instability. Hi. Oh, we got a head hit. I saw that. Right there we go. Head hit, pilot injured. And we're starting to chew through the side armor. Hi. Yeah, I kind of figured you might do that. But that's okay. The Black Knight is designed to take a lot of pain. And then the Banshee is an ace pilot, of course, and we'll back up slightly. Lucky for you, buddy. You ain't my target at the moment. Alright, we're going to stride on forward. That'll be 95s. I'm going to take it. Oh boy, I might take it. Plow it! Okay, so we're spreading the damage out pretty gosh darn good, if I do say so myself, and I have. But we're about to get punched. Struggle with it! Oh good, somehow you managed to hit the front armor of that Thunderbolt. I'm feeling very happy about that one.
Minor damage, Commander.
Alright, and Casper, you're going to knock this sucker over and plant an AC-20 shell so firmly between his buttocks that he has no idea what's about to hit him, is he? There we go. Important parts of this mech have been destroyed. Unfortunately, it was not the side that I needed to destroy. Oh, 8 damage? Really? Good job with that one, I suppose.
Right here.
Range bolt is starting to get to boiling points, so I gotta make sure that I get an unobstructed shot. Yeah, basically only unobstructed. That'll help. That'll keep me slightly less seen. High targeting. Oh, just barely. Oh, so close. Killing that. We're keeping this alpha strike going, baby. Time to start stripping off other arms. Right? Yeah, that's your AC-10. This is your PPC. Okay, we're gonna go for the arm. Okay, that's the center torso hit. Yes, I am trying to take this thing reasonably intact. I'm sorry, but I want it. PPC crit, that'll help a little bit. And now River gets to operate, and River will maneuver as best as she can. Give me 2 pips of evasion, and a line up, and getting rid of all that stability damage. Keep trying to blow the arm off? Yeah, keep trying to blow the arm off. If I can take away its weapon systems, then I can maybe steal it. Or kill it, that works too. Honestly, that is a good outcome. It's just kind of sad because I wanted it. More PPCs! Oh, this Thunderbolt just tanking like a boss. Very, very happy with the performance so far. Ace pilot maneuvering around again. Reach is gonna be able to get into a nice close range brawl if he decides it, or, you know, he could come over here and be terrifying. Which, guess what he's gonna do? Of course, we're gonna target the quick draw. Okay, that was a fairly interesting combination of damage. And you've very badly hurt him. You've made him unsteady, which is going to slow him down pretty considerably. And you've moved him down a phase. Unfortunately, he still gets to move first. So he's going to back up very little bit and probably blitz. Oh no, the Orion. Gonna be honest, wasn't expecting that one. But that's the last time he's going to do anything. Range bolt.
I'm taking a pounding, Commander.
I have a gift for you. Oh, you don't actually see him. Huh. River.
Good to go.
I gotta get you jump jets. I gotta get river jump jets. Okay, so I need to be able to see your front so I can plant my lasers into you. But you're making that very hard. Read impossible. Casper's gotta punch this round anyway. Alright, Casper, swing the fists. That was not what I was looking for. That was the opposite of what I was looking for. Literally. Okay, so River does have to be the one who does this, which is unfortunate on several levels. So, precision strike, go, center target. Okay, I suppose I'll do it in a bit of a roundabout, I'm gotta drill through all of your torso armor way. Or not. Range bolt. Did you have a shot here yet? No, no, range bolt is just not gonna be able to engage this guy. Okay, that's okay. We're gonna move up, we're gonna start engaging the Banshee. Hi. Just keep the rate of fire going as you stand out in the open like a fool. I shouldn't taunt this guy. He does have a lot of firepower at his disposal. Yeah, like that. Okay, comes to me, right? Oh, you're gonna ace pilot next to me? Are you an idiot? I shouldn't ask such a loaded question, but, seriously, dude, what? Although apparently I can't actually hit the torso itself, I had to hit the arm and the leg, which was incredibly disappointing. Yeah, you're gonna maneuver around to hurt the Orion more. That's okay, the Orion's done with you. I don't know if you know this, but you are no longer Casper's primary concern. Instead, Casper is going to position herself on high and lay down the law. There's no point in precision striking you. Lasers on. Yeah, lasers on. Okay, that was a good hit to the center torso, so his CT is pretty badly dented. Rangeable. Probably should punch. He will deal 95 damage, which is a pretty significant amount of damage here. Yeah, let's run in here and just give him a smack straight to the face. Okay, both of his arms are now exposed, so we've got that going for us, I suppose.
Waiting for orders.
Really? This is your plan? Okay, I mean, you do you. I've only got 3 large lasers, though, so
All weapons are
it's entirely possible I don't actually kill him. Like I just didn't. Holy crap, how are you alive? How much armor do you have? He's got 16 health in the CT. I just need one good hit. I figured that was gonna be the case, but you know what? Tough as iron. That gut right there just took a 130 damage punch. Okay, that was just rude. So, Rich,
I'm ready.
please demonstrate why that was so rude.
Roger that.
Could you please start demonstrating why people are so rude by actually putting rounds into their back consistently, multiple times? Because that would be ideal. Also, I'd like to finish this little Thunderbolt skirmish over here so that I can, like, claim victory. River.
Commander?
Target. Your target hasn't moved. Your target is exposed, and you got 3 90% chances to hit. Kill it, please. I swear to God, if she managed to hit the head on the last round of shooting against the gosh darn, whatchamacallit, thingamabob. Quick draw. Alright, so, okay, if we all want to get in on this punching game, in order to keep temperatures under control and deal 95 damage. Hi! On your back, please, sir. Although I totally wasted a maxed out stability bar at this point, because now he's going to fall down. And splat. Good, pilot injury. Now he's got like 10 health, so that ain't gonna do crap.
Good to go.
It's time to back up. It's time to get as far away from him as we can and still shoot guns at him.
Coordinates received.
Aim at his head.
Firing full complement on
I mean, torsos will do 2 for now, but I would prefer heads. Okay, so that's another injury. So he's got 2 injuries on him.
critical hit, Commander.
And then he gets to stand up for free because the assault mechs don't have an additional category for having fallen over. And they should, but I shouldn't. I'm like, gonna open fire on the Black Knight. The Black Knight's right arm was exposed, but solid. Nice job.
Barely hit, Commander.
Then he's gonna walk like 6 inches to the right. And reach
Ready for orders.
is gonna just precision strike him. And you're gonna go for the head because it's a 5%. I had hope. I really did.
This just in. Critical hit.
Okay, so now we need Casper. Go for a call shot to the head. Did not kill him, but it did destroy his legs, so we get 2 parts from that. We do get 2 parts because both legs were destroyed, but the rest of it was on board. And he still had a head, so. You saved us, Commander. Gwendon and Company owes you one. Yes, you do, Commander Carnby. And you'd better believe we're gonna remember it. Roger that, Mr. Oliveira. Physician, you better believe I'd do the same. Drink sure on us till we get out of here. Carronade out. Alright, we are successful and leaving. Dear God, that was interesting. Actually, that second fight was not as hard. And the reason why it wasn't as hard is because we didn't have to sprint desperately for the final. So we made a pretty decent amount of cash. The Black Knight didn't take any damage on this one aside from armor. It's all leftovers from the last round. The Atlas is untouched, as it often is, which is becoming a little bit of a kind of a joke at this point, actually. Give me the cataphract part. Give me the cataphract part. I know I have to take the Banshee parts. Objectively, I must do this. Never mind. Give me 1 Banshee part. Hey, I got the cataphract part anyway. Worth it. CTS plus 2 energy on the number of energy-wielding mechs that we have. Yeah, we need that. That'll be very useful. So I'm feeling pretty good about that Black Knight. I think it works out quite nicely because it blazes away with large lasers and then gets up to you and punches you hard. So it works out quite nicely. Is sort of the way that I kind of envisioned that it would. Also with good penetrating. Unwelcome guests 3. I swear to God, if you give me another mission. Gwyn and Company has sent their thanks for the assist, may we? Commander Carnby sounded extremely grateful. She better be. We just got our people and battle mechs on. We just put out our people and battle mechs on the line to save her company's asses, and we didn't get paid a single C-bill for our trouble. Well, 600 and something. You never know. Maybe they'll return a favor someday. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got repairs to see to, and that kill team was no joke. Go to it, gang. Commander, when I receive our payment from House Merrick for the joint operation, I'll send it your way. Our MechWarriors are getting used to... Yeah, that's nothing. Alright, loot box! What surprise mechanics have we unveiled? You're kidding. Well, Sprague told me that this was going to be this way, but geez, that sucked. ERPPC, -1 ton. Okay, a gyro plus triple is minus 35% stability damage. I suppose that is useful. Plus 10 damage AC 10, so it's a head capping AC 10. A Black Knight part, which I didn't really need. And AC 2 plus. Great, the worst weapon in the game. A gyro plus for plus 3 melee to hit. That's actually not terrible. SRM plus 4 plus for damage and stability, and LRM. Wow. Wow, what a terrible loot box. I'm not happy about that at all, I say. Okay, we got a couple of mechs that are in pieces on the ground. Repair. It'll take us a day. Lovely. And you need a total bloody refit. Let's be honest. You got problems, buddy. Okay, so the entire thing that this mech had been built around purely was knocked down. I don't have any... Oh, actually I do. I have one left. I could rebuild it the way that it was. Let's repair that. Poor energy. The PPC is kind of wasted. It really is. So what we do is we throw in another SRM6++. Is it kind of wasted though? I mean, we basically rebuilt it. Does just as much damage, right? Which one was this? Plus 4 damage, plus 2 stability. This is plus 2... Oh yeah, slightly less. So it's not as good. Why was this one? Whatever. I think I'll rebuild it as it was. It was fairly decent for what it's supposed to do. And this plus 50 stability damage is pretty nice. Although, if I could manage it, and I've got 8 tons here, what I could do, and just be crazy about it, is that. That would be a grand total of 70 heat for not a lot of damage. This, by the way, is the reason why the ERPPC sucks. Even with the weight savings. So, where is it? Where's my ERPPC? There it is. -1 ton. So, does the same amount of damage as your regular PPC, does the same amount of stability, and does 10 more heat. But weighs 1 less ton. And that's only because it's a special version. It's got a super long range. But the maps in this game are so small that that doesn't matter. It also has no minimum range. But, again, high-level pilots, by the time you get this thing, it's not useful. So that's a little disappointing as a weapon system, but we're going to have to deal with it as things are. I really would like to throw on a pair of PPCs with stability damage, or triplet of PPC. Oh, that would be so hilarious. You couldn't handle the heat, but it would be hilarious. Alright, we'll build you back the way that you were, with your Speedy Gonzalez being able to knock people down as best as you can. We do have a brand new Thunderbolt. Now, one of the things I kind of want to do with the Thunderbolt is I want to make it nimble and jumpy. Max out armor, and then pull some of it off. And just 2 more. Okay, so 23 tons. And what I can do is I can go large lasers. Large laser. Large laser. And then 13 tons, I can go with another large laser and a ton of heat sinks. And that's basically the other one that I already built. So not super psyched about that one. What I could do is medium lasers. Equipment. Oh yeah, also energy systems. This I'm saving for my Black Knight. The Black Knight is getting the extra accuracy for the lasers. You can stand with a gyro. Stability damage taken? Only if I go for the super jump. I do have one of these laying around. We'll throw that in there. And then a gyro plus. I don't know. I'll think about it. Anyway, I also need to throw on... I thought about gem jets, I really do, but no, heat sinks. Tons and tons of heat sinks. Because my plan is possibly insane. No, these all need to be in the legs, because apparently heat sinks in the legs do better. That is what the stream told me. So we're just going to quickly build this up. So we'll go maximum heat sinks in the legs. So that gives us 4 tons remaining, and we have 5 energy slots left. What I want to do is energy, and go medium laser, medium laser, medium laser, medium laser. Heat efficiency on this is a 60 for 84, which I think is reasonable. And actually what I could do, swap this out for another medium laser. Now, why would I do such a crazy thing, you might ask? Well, the way we would do it is we'd fire the large lasers from range, get in close, use the medium lasers, and just start blitzing everything. So we do actually have the heat sinks in order to do that. Each medium laser, of course, is 12 heat. We have 5 of them, so we are dealing with 60 heat, and we think 57. That's pretty good. And then, of course, the large lasers, they're dealing a value of 36 heat, so we can fire the large lasers and a couple of mediums and just shut off the larges as we move through. Do we want to put a gyro on this thing? I don't think we do. Do I want to put better lasers on? That I do think we do. Or maybe not. Do I want to save them for something better? I think I do. There's a couple of mechs that we have in mind that we want to build. I am kind of broken up that we're not getting that cataphract, which is always so sad. But we ought to be able to do fairly... you know what? You're getting the target. Oh, it doesn't go in the head. Interesting. I'm really torn about whether or not I should put anything, because... No, I've got to put this in the Black Knight. How much do you weigh? 2 tons. Never mind, you're not going in anything. It's not worth it. Alright, so that'll be built in 9 days, 7,000 C-bills, and that'll give us another energy-heavy mech that should have multiple engagement ranges that we can operate. The Atlas is once again proven that it is indomitable, mainly because the enemy is so terrified of it they don't bother shooting it. We are 3 days away from Mecha Bay 3 being done, which will be amazing once we finally get that rolling. And then we've got a couple of other mechs coming around soon. Hatchman after the Black Knight's finished. We do have enough mechs in order to actually field things on a contract, but that's going to do it for today's episode. I have been Tarek. If you like what you've been saying, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see a notification every time I post one of these videos, press that little bell icon. Leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.